All right, fight fans, we're here at the high noon with El Regalito, Reggie Martinez, for the presser for May 2nd in Reynosa, Mexico. Reggie, how you feeling, man? And what are your thoughts about the upcoming fight May 2nd?
Oh, I'm really excited for the fight. My training camp is going really well. Me and Coach Sal, we're putting in that work day by day. So I believe that I'm gonna come out victorious that fight next week. And my skills are getting a lot better. My speed, my power, everything is you know, getting so much better from my last fight. My last fight, there was a lot of things that I could have touched up on, and in this training camp, me and Coach Sal, we're touching up on those things. So all my little mistakes that I have been making, they're vanished, they're gone, and I'm fighting, the way I need to be fighting, and I'm also fighting at the weight class I'm supposed to be fighting at. My previous fights, I was fighting at 130, and never in my life have I fought in at that weight. I've always fought in at 124 or 126. So now that I'm going back down to the 126 where I'm naturally supposed to be fighting at, I believe that I'm going to be a lot stronger and I'm going to feel a lot better in the ring.
Got it, Reggie. Let's go back to February 8th, man, when you fought Jonathan El Único Segundo. I'll have a few questions about that, man, but what are your thoughts about the fight in general?
The fight was a really great fight. I don't have nothing bad to talk down on him. He came to fight and he left it all in the ring, same as I left it all in the ring. He brought his fans and I brought my fans. So overall, it was an amazing event and it was an amazing fight. We brought an amazing fight to the Waters and Rollers promotions, and overall, it was just a really good fight.
Got it, man. In the ring, you lost. They split decision. A couple of weeks later, as everybody knows, the decision was overturned, man. What were your thoughts about the decision and all that stuff?
Well, the night of the fight, I believed in my heart that I came out 100% victorious. Even before the decision that came out, I walked to my corner. I was talking to my dad and I was talking to my coach and just my ring people in general. And I really thought that I came out victorious and I thought I won that fight. When they raised his hand up after the fight, I felt really terrible about myself. I just felt I didn't really blame the judges at that moment. I blamed myself more than anything because I knew I could have done a lot better. I knew there was things in the ring that I could have left more in there. But that night I was really sad. I'm not gonna lie. I was really down that night. But whenever the commission called me and overturned the fight, it was mixed emotions. It was really like weird how they did that, 3 weeks, 2 weeks after the fight, but it brightened my mood. I'm staying undefeated, 4-0, so I'm really excited they overturned the fight.
Have you, your family, have you received any negative backlash about the decision?
On social media, on Facebook, or just all over social media platforms. A lot of people have been talking trash. There's people out here calling me the Valley Devin Haney. There's a lot of trash talking down here in the Valley about me, but honestly, I don't let that get to me. I could have easily went out and posted on Facebook or Instagram, putting my word in, putting my input, but that's not the type of fighter and that's not the type of person I am. I'm always going to stay humble and I'm always just going to be grateful that the overturn happened. But a lot of people believe that I was the one coming out to the commission asking for the overturn, which that was not the case at all. The commission had came to me, about the overturn. So that's just something I had to clear up for everybody, that I wasn't out there crying about the fight. The fight happened, I lost, and I took the loss like a champ. I just went straight back into the gym that next Monday and started putting in the work. So honestly, that overturn, it came with a lot of trash talk and it came with a lot of haters. But one thing about me is I'm gonna make my believers stay believers and have them succeed in their belief, and I'm gonna make the haters believers. So that's how things are going for me right now.
Got it, man. One more question, then I'll move on to the rest of your fights this year, man. The question I think everybody wants to know: are you open to a third fight with Jonathan?
Honestly, I'm open up. I'm willing to fight him again, but the thing is I'm gonna stay at my weight class. I'm gonna stay at the 126, and I do want the fight. The trilogy will be an amazing thing for us and also for the fans around the valley. I'm not too sure on what promotion team will do it on. I'm really hoping we could do that on the Cavazos promotions. But yeah, I'll be really down for the trilogy. But that fight would have to take place at the 126 weight class.
And would you want a 4, 6, or an 8 rounder?
Honestly, I would personally want an 8 rounder. The way I'm doing this training conditioning, the way I'm doing my training all in general, I believe that, I could do 8+ rounds. So
Okay.
that 8 round fight, that's exactly where I'd want it.
Got it, Reggie. All right, man. Let's go ahead and turn the page, man. You're gonna be fighting next week. You're
Yeah.
gonna be fighting on the 29th in San Antonio. You're gonna be fighting May 2nd in Reynosa, man. Just talk about having a busy schedule for boxing, man.
Oh yeah. Honestly, I don't mind it at all. A lot of my fans and a lot of my people were telling me like, "Hey, are you sure you want to take 2 fights in the same month?" And yeah, I'm 100% for it. I believe this fight next week in Reynosa, I'm gonna come out clean. The way I'm training for these fights coming up, I believe that nobody could touch me. I think at that 126 weight class, I'm gonna be really strong and I'm gonna bring my skills down to that weight class. So I'm gonna be good all around in general. And then the one in San Antonio, I'm gonna be fighting a really tough fighter. His name's Jose Elizondo. He's a veteran in the sport. He has, I believe, 13 fights. He's been fighting in San Antonio, fighting against great people. He's fought in previous national champions, prospects. He's fought in really strong people. So it's going to be a great fight. Me and him are going to get in a hard clash March 29th in San Antonio. I hope to see each and every single one of y'all there because it's going to be an amazing event.
Got it, Reggie. Just you're training with Coach Sal, man. Do you feel like you're just getting more acquainted with both, like your like his movement and your movement there, like as far as mitt work, the instructions and all that stuff?
Oh yeah, the thing about Coach Sal is he's not a one style type coach. He's a diverse coach. He could work the Philly shell, half guard, full guard. He could work the peekaboo, anything you want. He could work. I came into his gym and I showed him my style, and all he's doing from now on is just perfecting that style. He's not trying to change my style at all. He's doing everything I need and everything I want for my career. So being with Coach Sal, it's a blessing, and I'm very grateful to have him.
Reggie, how does 2025 look for you? Let's say in December, like when you reflect back these next few months, you're like, wait, like, what are your thoughts about 2025?
2025 is going to be an amazing year for me. I believe that it's going to be my up year. I have honestly, I'm not too sure how many fights I have lined up for the rest of the year, but I believe 6 to 7 fights by the end of this year. So I'm looking to be at least 10-0, 11-0 by the end of this year. And I haven't put this out on any social media yet, but we are going for that youth WBC belt. I had some fights lined up in Mexico, some fights lined up in San Antonio and here in the Valley to build my record and keep me going on for this year. And in December time, I believe I am going to have that WBC youth belt, and 2025 is going to be an amazing year for me.
Awesome, Reggie. For the people that are still rocking with you, man, even despite all the adversity that you've dealt with, man, anybody want to say to them, the people that's still rocking with you?
Just my family, after my last fight, I came on with that loss, and before we found out about the overturn, my family and my friends, my fans and everybody, they were still supporting me like if I was still undefeated. Everybody in the gym, my sponsors, everybody stayed supporting me after such a hard loss. And everybody, I just love my fans, but that's really much it. My fans, my family, my girlfriend, my parents, all the people that have been around me since my first professional fight, they stay continuously supporting me, and I'm very grateful and blessed for that.
Reggie, we wish you much success, man. Good luck on your in the rest of your career, and God bless, man. And we'll see you May 2nd, man.
Thank you.